Now, KLBK Sports Connection with Faith Douglas.
Happy Saturday and welcome to your KLBK Sports Connection. The Texas Tech Red Raiders are in the fight right now for a win against the Cincinnati Bearcats game. This game started a little while ago. They're now in the second half of the game, but we'll take a look back at that first half. Texas Tech off to a little bit of a lazy defensive start. Cincinnati popping threes early too, but nothing we haven't seen them bounce back from. Kerwin Walton, though, stepping up to the fight, hits a couple of threes in the first half, giving the Red Raiders some momentum to win this half. In just 4 minutes before the half is over, Texas Tech takes the lead. The USA clearly rocking thanks to big shots from this guy right here, Papa Isaacs. Red Raiders led at half 37-36, as always, keeping it a tight one. And they're currently down 3 points just a couple minutes into the second half. We'll have to tune back in at 10 o'clock to see the end of this game. Lady Raiders also facing the Bearcats earlier today. They're actually in Cincinnati looking for a road win. Lady Raiders off to a rough start as well. First quarter, Reagan Jackson puts up a wide open three, completely uncontested. Then Bree Shavers, top of the key, three-pointer, sinks it, trying to stay in it here. End of the second, and the Lady Raiders only trail by 8 points. Third quarter, they come out firing back, and after breaking the press here, Jordan Merritt gets the easy bucket and cuts Cincinnati's lead to 1 point. However, all goes wrong in the fourth quarter, and the Lady Raiders get outscored 24-7 just in one quarter, and Cincinnati runs away with it 74-56. Tight game today, also out at the Rip Griffin between LCU Ladies and the Cameron Aggies. Grace Foster out today, injured and on the bench. Reese Schumann using the pace of this game to close the gap with this bucket. LCU trails by 1 point. Katie King with a second chance shot after an offensive rebound. She gets the bucket as well. This one is going to come down to the wire as well. Fourth quarter, after some technicals called, Macy Maddox fights for this bucket to take the lead. LCU keeps the lead through the last few minutes of this game to win it 56-50. Huge win for the ladies there. The men right after looking to beat Cameron twice this season, now at home. Tyrese Morton with the pull-up jumper to start the Shaps and get them on the board early in this game. Although they do start a few points down, then Ty Caswell pushing the ball down the floor, and he pops the three and sinks it. Cameron keeping this a feisty game, though. Jalen Thomas, steps back for a three to close in on LCU, and LCU wins at 89-64. They absolutely run away with it. Morton puts up a double-double today, 24 points, 10 rebounds.
This is KLBK's Kansas City Football Focus, sponsored by Nissan.
The Kansas City Chiefs headed back to the Super Bowl, going for back-to-back rings, and there's one guy that's been on the Chiefs for over a decade now, knows exactly what comes next at this point in the season. Tight end Travis Kelce been on this squad through what seemed like a bumpy regular season, but of course Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have been putting on a show in the postseason, as they always do, and now Kelce knows the influence he has on this team as a leader heading into the hardest game of the year.
I think during the energy I can help kind of channel that mindset, that mind frame, that desire, that focus to kind of lean on the guy next to you and play a little bit harder for the guy next to you, knowing what we're going up against. The team that we're going to play has seen that we can bring that mentality. So the challenge is there. This is a group that it's going to be the best defense we play up to this year, and I'm excited about that challenge, man.
And as last check, Texas Tech is still down 3 points, but I think this is going to be another 17 lead change game. As
fair.
Always.
You never know. It keeps you on your toes, keeps you hooked in. That's
I'm telling you,
wanting to make it exciting.
Yes,
you know what I
anybody
mean?
that buys a ticket to that game, they're getting all 40 minutes. Nobody's leaving that game early.
Exactly. And you love to see it. You love to see it. But thank you so much, Faith. We'll be right back.